The toxic women are still in Miami and they are determined to go off the cliff. Uh, Giselle is driving, and her road dogs are Robin, Maya, Jacqueline, Ashley, and Charisse. We pick it up with the ladies. They separate, they go into their respective corners, trying to cool the situation down. We see Karen go to the SUV where Maya and Jacqueline are sitting. Maya believes that Karen did not have her back because Wendy was talking about her family. Karen didn't want to hear that nonsense because that's not true. Karen tells her that both of them were wrong and she can't support Maya if she's in the wrong. She clearly started the upset, and Karen wasn't about to just co sign with her on her bad behavior because they are friends. And then she reminds us that Maya's the one who invited Charisse on the weekend birthday getaway. So basically, all bets are off. Giselle, Karen, Charisse, Ashley, and Robin are at the table, and they're at this point, it seems like the restaurant is empty. There's no one around them, and the server brings dessert to the table. Giselle seems more focused on the dessert than how she showed up during this fight situation. That tells you all we need to know. Robin turns to Karen and says to her that she feels that Karen did not diffuse the situation between Wendy and Maya. And of course, Robin forgets that she not only turned on the phone, was filming the upset, but she also told Wendy that if she wants to fight, then fight and stop talking so much. And she expects Karen, who is the oldest among them, to be able to diffuse the situation with two women who are ready to throw hands at a public restaurant. That's her expectation. Perhaps Robin could have considered that she could have thrown her masculine energy towards trying to defuse the situation and not believe that Karen, who is much smaller than she is able to do so. The hypocrisy continues. Ashley goes in search of Wendy, and Wendy says that she's okay. She believes that she did nothing wrong. And Ashley said that she did not like that Maya tried to hit Wendy with her purse. She did not like the violence. The ladies head back to the house. Maya has a conversation with those in her group, which includes Jacqueline, Giselle, and Robin. She tells them Gordon has booked a ticket for her, and she's leaving the following morning at 8:30. But Maya is a stranger to the truth. So you got to take that with a grain of salt. They get back, and of course, Charisse runs to the group to tell them what was said in the vehicle. Giselle, of course, is curious to see what's going to happen with Wendy. She asked Charisse what she knows, and Charisse tells her that Wendy is now in her room. She said the following day would be a happy day. I have nothing else to add about um, Giselle. Wendy, of course, packed up. She left. She got a hotel room and is no longer in the building. And the following day, we see the ladies. I believe it was Charisse, Giselle, and Ashley sitting down for breakfast. And Giselle points out that Ashley is taking a different position than she took when Monique and Candace had that fight. Charisse thought that that was strange, and they concluded that Ashley was not being authentic because she certainly helped Monique out in writing a letter to the judge when that fight occurred between Monique and Candace. And Ashley got salty because these are her girls. These are the women that she follows. These are her mentors. So she wants to get back in their graces. She did point out that Giselle has a different story because when the fight occurred with Candace and Monique, Giselle was the first to point out that she is raising girls to keep their hands to themselves. But a couple of years later, her moral sensibilities have declined so much so that she is willing to align herself with a woman who exhibited violent tendencies and assaulted one of her colleagues while they were out to dinner, and she sees no problem with that. Wendy is their target and their enemy. So Miss Candace makes an appearance, and they show us a flashback of her being greeted at the door when she arrived. Robin showed her her film. I guess she's proud of that. She showed her a film of what happened, and it seems like Robin and Charisse was trying to recruit her to align with them and their opinion of what went down. But it seems like Candace is triggered by what occurred to Wendy. She's troubled that the ladies don't seem to mind that Wendy is no longer in the house, and that the person who started the fight is still in the house while Wendy is being shunned. So they're sitting poolside, Karen, Ashley, and Candace sitting on the covered deck, and they're discussing Wendy's whereabouts, and they call her and tell her that they'd like her to come to a beach event that Maya planned. Maya told the group that prior to them separating in their individual groups. Meanwhile, Jacqueline, who just arrived on the scene, is telling the group she is in that she's not going to allow the other three women to bring Wendy back to the house, as if one, Jacqueline, has any standings. She's a new recruit, and she got to know that what she has to say is not meaningful at this point. Secondly, Maya did not pay for that vacation home or their expenses for that trip. Maya can front as much as she likes, and you rarely see the ladies now aligning themselves to ostracize Wendy from the group. They got stomped on by Wendy last year, and they have not or will not or could not recover from it. She made them look dotish, like my people say, and that's what it is. The plans for that day is to go to the Savoy on the beach. Maya tells the ladies that that's where they're going. That's the spot they're going to hang out. And that later on they're going out to dinner to celebrate Karen's birthday, and they all got to dress in white. So Karen takes the phone from Ashley and she invites Wendy to the spot. And then Karen goes to Maya and tells her that this is what she wants to do because it's her birthday and she would like Wendy to be in attendance to any kind of event that they're having. Maya indicated that she's not gonna co-sign that, and that if Wendy is around, it's not going to be a peaceful day. So Karen called Wendy and rescinded the invitation and told her that they're going to actually meet for lunch. So the ladies are getting ready now to go to the Savoy. One group is in the one car, and another group, which included Ashley, Karen, and Candace, are in the other car, and they're going to see Wendy. They're not going to the beach. So Miss Maya got out the car and told the ladies, really Ashley and Candace, that if they go with Karen, and since she was not told what they were doing, that they will have to find other accommodations when they get home. Well, that didn't sit with either Ashley or Candace. Um, Ashley told Maya that she was the queen of petty and a few other adjectives. And Candace, she knows the game. She's been there long enough. She said she's not going anywhere. So Wendy meets up with Karen, Ashley, and Candace at a restaurant. And Maya, Jacqueline, Robin, Giselle, and Charisse goes to the beach. And of course, Ashley sends Maya a text saying that she is trifling about resending their accommodations. Charisse decided to play Maya's assistant and text back saying that, she apologized for that, yada, yada, yada. It's just a whole lot of BS from these grown ass women who should know better. But because a camera is on, they want to act foul. Or this is probably who they are. So Giselle's lips are moving while she's at the beach, so every pearl that falls from that lip more than likely is a lie. She starts off with saying that she saw Jacqueline and Maya having a shower together. Maya and Jacqueline said that's what they do. They see no problem in it. We're on vacation, so if there's one bathroom, okay, you go first and I go after, or vice versa. But since there's no shortage of water, it is unlikely that I will be taking a shower with a girlfriend. Wendy and Karen and company at the restaurant, Wendy indicated that it's not should not be a thing to do violence on anyone. She tells the group about some sort of gossip she heard about Meyer doing some stuff to Peter's ex-girlfriend, yada, yada, yada. She also said that Peter told her that they used to go on vacations, but he doesn't roll with them that hard and strong anymore. So they go back to the beach, and Maya's telling everyone that she doesn't want to host Karen's white party anymore. That Karen is not there. She's more interested in supporting Wendy, and she don't think that her efforts are being rewarded. The petty-ish. They got a shot of tequila. Nothing is as attractive as adult woman on the beach twerking and acting up. The camera angle of Maya's behind as she twerks, and Robin even commented that she did not see any lumps on Maya's butt. That mysterious illness that she had, but there were no lumps. Some young men came by, and the way Robin was feeling up this young man's arm and touching him, I thought it was a little strange. And the producers, of course, put the guy's age in the chyrons, because the way Robin was just feeling on this young brother, I thought it was a little foul, because if Robin was a man feeling on a random young female on the beach, we all would have a problem. And certainly just watching it, it was gnarly at best. I don't know what kind of relationship Robin and Juan have based on Robin's determination to get a prenup and the way she was feeling and looking at that young brother. There's some problems there. Because any woman who respects herself and respects the man at the house won't be touching and feeling on that young man the way Robin did. Because I'm sure if she had any kind of feeling for the dude at the house, that would never happen. But that's just me. People make choices, and that was hers. So everyone gets back at the house at this point, and Maya calls Karen up to her room because she said she wants to have a conversation with her. But who is present? Jacqueline. And for some reason, Maya said she wants to talk to Karen, but Jacqueline is the one who's talking. So it just looks strange and peculiar to me that Maya can't have a full-blown conversation of what she's thinking or what she's about to say. She needs help. Karen is sitting there listening to Maya. Jacqueline tells Karen that Maya's in her feelings because she was hurt that Karen went to see Wendy rather than come to the beach with them. Then Maya spoke up and said that she feels like Karen is just straddling the fence. Karen said no such thing. That's not what she's trying to do. That they were both wrong, and Wendy is off by herself in a hotel. Maya said she has nothing to do with that. Maya said that she is checking up on the one that is not owing up to her part of the argument. And Maya then talks about loyalty as if she's the godfather. Who does that ish remind you of? People want to act up, and the person who acted up, the person who was foul, wants other people to co-sign their behavior. Karen said none of that. She's a grown-ass woman, and she wears a crown, so she's going to do what she's going to do. Her opinions are her own, and right through here, Maya was dead wrong. Karen even had to check Maya, so loyalty is that I gotta co-sign your wrongdoing. And Karen said, nah, that's not how she's rolling. So before argument pops off, Karen asks her if she wants her there because Maya wants to go on a power trip and she already threatened Ashley and Candace with accommodations. So Karen just wanted to be straight. You want me here or not? I could bounce. So Maya retreats. She said, no, it's not a matter of I don't want you here, but I won't be hosting a party for you. So Karen comes back with, she got a candle and a cake. God is good. And that Maya does not have to host her party. And then Maya issues a bold-faced lie. She said that the beach outing was Karen's party. And if you remember when this whole day started, Maya said that they were going to go to the beach and then go to dinner they were going to dinner to celebrate Karen's birthday. So Karen said, hey, if you don't want to host anything, she cool with that. And she just left the room. And then Jacqueline, with her dotish ass, she said, well, you guys are no longer friends. Like if these ladies are 5 years old. So that's all I have about these biddies. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please send me your comments about what you think. The lesson is you really can't co-sign bad behavior. It's not the thing to do. A lot of people are in jail for co-signing bad behavior. A lot of people have passed for co-signing bad behavior because they believe that that stuff is not going to reach them, and that's now how this works. So God bless you. Have a good one. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye-bye.